Hola amigos and welcome to episode 34, I believe. I had to double check that in my head. It's been a little while since I've been with you. I've been on holiday for the last 10 days. A little weekend away in Bournemouth with some friends, which was nice. And then a week in Cape Verde, which was lovely. But I'm back now, back to the horrible English weather. And back to Football Manager. And it's been a little while, so I need to remind myself, let alone you guys, what happened. So in our last episode, of course, we had that fantastic aggregate win against Krasnodar in the Europa League, which brings us to today. But if we recap those games, a 2-0 win away in Russia and then a magnificent 5-1 win in the home leg. Andre Horta, the new loan man, getting a hat-trick. He was superb in this game. And since then, form's gone on quite nicely, as you can see. A few 1-0 wins in a row. Firstly, away at Real Betis, Michael Santos grabbing a goal 4 minutes into the game sealed the deal for us very early on. We then managed to beat Real Madrid 1-0 at home, which was a fantastic result. Real Madrid, the runaway leaders of La Liga. We got a goal in the second minute. We were helped the fact that they were reduced to 10 men, but we were really we were good value for money in this game. We certainly deserved this win, and I was really pleased with that. We then beat our bogey team, as you can tell, only just. Jean-Michel Seri in the 94th minute, getting a very late winner for us. We then played the first leg of our second knockout round in the Europa League, 1-1 against Red Bull Salzburg. This game, I want to show you the stats of this game, if I can. Where are they? Match stats. 20 shots we had, only 6 on target, which is poor. They had 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal. Dominated possession. Look how defensive their formation was. They came to do a job, they did exactly that, and now they have the upper hand going into the second leg. And then in our latest game, a bit of a slip-up, a 2-1 away defeat to Vallecano. They were superb in this game. Of course, above us in the table, Vallecano having a really good season, unsuspectedly. And Jimmy Cabo grabbed a goal with 10 minutes to go, but Garcia and Finn Bogosian's goals were enough to grab the win for Vallecano. If we have a look at the La Liga table, we can see we are just behind Vallecano. We're actually only 4 points behind Barcelona. They've really fallen off the pace, but they do have a game in hand, so that could go back up to a 7-point gap. But we are in the Europa League spots. Valencia, with a positive result, will go above us if they, like I said, get a good result in their game in hand, as well as Sevilla, actually. So it looks pretty at the moment, but we'll have to see how the land lies. Of course, we have Sevilla in today's second match of the episode, which will be a massively important game. But it is the second leg of the Europa League, this tie here, that we're concerned about. And hopefully we can go to Austria and progress into the next round. Of course, look, we only expected to get to the first knockout round, so we've defied expectations already. Can we go a step further and get into, I'm guessing it would be the quarterfinals? Yeah, it would be. So, pretty monumental achievement that would be. Anyway, let's have a look at today's team. I'm guessing I've gone as fairly full strength as possible. As you can see, a couple of injuries. Kiko and Sampao out as well. Keane recovering from a knock. I would have picked this team before I went on holiday 10 days ago. So, I'm going to trust in my old self that I picked a good team. And, hopefully we can grab a result. I had to play about an hour or two of my offline save just to get back into the swing of FM since I've been back. So here we are. And Vogo is going to be in goal. Was on the bench in the Nations League playoff against England, I saw while I was on holiday. Robles on the right, Hermes on the left, Ramos and Alvaro, our centre-half partnership. These days they're sort of their second choice partnership, but they have been playing really well recently. Aloni central midfield, Jean-Michel Seri has had a brilliant season for us, and Andre Horta, the star of the last round. Hopefully he can conjure up another magical performance for us today. Jimmy Cabo is going to be on the right in Kiko's absence. Muller on the left, Juan P in number 10, and Michael Santos, after having such a dismal spell, has sort of come back into the groove. So hopefully we can grab a result and push on. So Salzburg going for a much more positive formation in this game. Erling Haaland still up top for them. FM wonder kid for a couple of years now. Hannes Wolf as well. Someone who's pretty good on this game. But, you know, we've pulled out some big results in Europe so far this campaign. So I'm confident we can do the same. I'm going to say to the boys, go out there and impress me. And the games begin then. Let's see what happens in Austria, and an early chance perhaps. Juan P with a corner, Cabot the far stick header just over the bar. What a start that would have been inside a minute, but unfortunately it doesn't go in for us. Light snow in Austria, -4 degrees. The boys that are used to sunny Spain will not appreciate that. And just over 10 minutes gone, starts with a Salzburg goal kick, and they manage to bring the ball down. Minamino, I think was that name, tried to cross it in, but it was pretty aimless, and Avogo can collect easily, and now we start from the back. Ramos taking his time, pretty aimless ball lumped forward, it has to be said, and Salzburg can come back at us again. It is Minamino, it's a great name actually. Hannes Wolf, Okagawa, he has lashed that into the back of the net. Looks like they're going to check to VAR, but it looked fine to me, and I think the goal is going to be given. Messiah Okagawa, never heard of him, but there you go. 12 minutes in, against the run of play, you could say, has put Salzburg, I was going to say Leipzig then, I was getting caught out. Of course, we haven't got replays turned on because I forgot. And, right, I can see in the background, we're coming forward. Müller on the left-hand side, crosses it in, but Ratzkowski clears, and Salzburg can come forward again. Haaland now looking for Okagawa again. He's pounced on the mistake of Alvaro, and that finish was terrible. Looked like he tried to chip in Vogo, but we really let off the hook there by that poor finish. And yeah, we need to wake up a little bit. Corner, Juan P knocks in. Man at the near post couldn't get it. Ramos heads in. It's come away. Horta, shot is blocked. And apparently there's a foul. Michael Oliver, today's referee, is going over to have a look at VAR. Didn't really see what was wrong with that. Apparently Hannes Wolf might be adjudged to have given away a foul. What is Michael Oliver going to give here? That is the question. He's awarded a penalty. Well, I certainly didn't expect that. Jean-Michel Seri to equal the tie. We'll both have an away goal. Seri with a penalty puts it in the top corner. Lovely penalty. His 10th goal of the season. He is our top scorer. I would imagine most of those are penalties, which is pretty bad. But as we can see, keeper rooted, top corner. There's no saving that. And now we are all square in the tie. So if we grab more away goals, that means Salzburg have to win the tie outright. They can't rely on a draw anymore. But they come forward. Are they going to respond well to go get us grabbing an equaliser? God, you can tell them trying to get back into the swing of things. But they pass the ball composed round the back. Just the centre back and the right back. Barry and Eschler, just playing between themselves, and they finally send it all the way back to the goalkeeper, who launches one forward. A good ball forward to Okagawa. A great tackle, but it falls to Hannes Wolf. And despite giving away the penalty, it's shot too much for Vogo to handle. And it's found its way in the back of the net. Pretty poor from Vogo, it has to be said. A lovely tackle from Robles. Wolf gets by too easily. And Vogo could have got a stronger hand to that. We find ourselves behind once again. And you'd have to say, despite the stats, given the chances we've seen in this game, it's probably not unfair. I noticed Juan P picks up a slight knock. I'm going to get aggressive and say, show me something else. Going to leave Juan P on, see how he gets on in the first few minutes of the second half. But yeah, we really need to pull something out in the second half. Juan P, Seri, could we make a really good start to this second half? Horta hits one just over the bar. We know he can hit a long range effort. Unfortunately, that one doesn't find the net, but we could come forward again. Still only a couple of minutes into this second half. We now have 20 shots in this game, but only 5 on target. That is pretty poor. But we retain possession. Juan P, Andre Horta doesn't have many options going forward, and it gives away the ball to Minamino. And now Salzburg could come forward. Although they're slow to, and their clearance was poor. Ours was just as bad. Now Ratskowski can come forward, tries to slip in Okugawa, but gives the ball away. Really sloppy retention. A lovely ball out to Müller. Yeah, really sloppy retention from both teams. Santos is there! And what a finish from Michael Santos. That's a player with confidence for you. Absolutely arrows that one into the bottom corner. We're all square again. A great ball out from Horta, fizzes it to Müller. Santos, in between the centre-back and full-back, gets himself acres of space, and from the angle, across the keeper. You'd like to think on the volley. It says there it was on the volley. What a goal from Michael Santos. We've made a superb start to the second half, and it might be about to get better. Juan P. Santos there again. Müller, and he does! Müller, I think it's going to go to VAR. Looks... I don't know. No, it's been ruled out. I thought it was going to be given. I didn't see much wrong with that. Let's go. Maybe we can go back and have a look at it. Nope. Ratskowski going to get a free kick in. Minamino. There's a man on this left-hand side. Sam Sekou, I'm going to go with. Out to Ratskowski on the right-hand side. Acres of space. Haaland is there. Easy from Vogo. Right, let's go back to this. I'm curious. I didn't think it was offside. Oh, now. Where does the ball leave Santos? Leaves in... I mean, that is fractional at best. But, unfortunately, it hasn't gone our way. There we go. As far as things stand, right now, we are going through on away goals. But there's still half an hour to go. And we've seen that Salzburg can catch us unawares. Cabo, can he find Müller at the far stick? He does, and Müller's goal this time is not going to be ruled out from one end to the other. 2 goals from Müller in a matter of minutes, unfortunately. Only one of them was counted. But a lovely counter from us. Santos plays towards Cabo. Müller makes a great run in behind the fullback. And his first time finish, time to perfection. Keeper can't get there. And Müller's 6th goal of the season puts us in front in Austria. Juan P has got to come off now. That's an easy switch to make. We'll just bring on Kaidi Bare. What a performance it's been from us. Show real character. And come back in this match twice. And now to take the lead. Salzburg are going to have to throw the kitchen sink at us now. And they come forward. Haaland. Great ball. Goes in. And I think he's hit the post. It sort of stuttered a little bit. But we escape. And... yeah, we live to fight on in this game. A couple of players struggling for fitness. As there's another highlight, I was just having a look at some of our analysis. We come back to a highlight in Leipzig. Have gone all the way back to their keeper. And they managed to get it down. Wolf looking for He-Chan. Hermes, Seri does really well there to bring the ball down under pressure. And can we grab another goal on the counter-attack? Santos. A good ball out to Müller again. And look at the numbers getting forward. Slides it in. Too far for Santos. Cabo will get it though. Robles, ball to the far stick. And Eschler heads away. And now Salzburg could be the team to counter. They do. Berisha is in behind and Berisha scores. Well. This game end to end. 3-all in the night. 4-all on aggregate. But as it stands, we are going through. We have a look at this goal. I mean, that looked more offside than Alex Müller's goal. Let's bring this back, shall we? So that's where... alright. Yeah, fair enough. From the naked eye, it looked like it was going to be offside. But I am going to make a couple of substitutions. We've got some tired players. Müller is really struggling. So, Andre Horta, let's put him out on the wing. Why not? He actually prefers to be an inside forward, which is good for Cabo. We can switch those two round. And Hermes is struggling as well. Have we got anyone that can play? Robles can play at left back, so we'll just shift him over. Bring on Fagner for the last few minutes. Come on, boys. Can we hold on? No. 2 minutes to go. Salzburg come forward. We've been really leaky. Oh, my Jesus, wept. Close from He-Chan. And we're now into the last minute of normal time, and there's a highlight. Can we kill off this game? A lovely touch from Horta to get away from his man. The ball behind. And now Salzburg can counter-attack. They've got men forward. Okugawa. Berisha's there. What a save. And he hits the post. Right. Sweat it. Sweat it out. Right. No, we're not playing out of defence anymore. Time waste. What else are we doing? We're not counter-pressing. We're not doing any of the short stuff. Let's bring this back. Let's just do this for now. Oh, and then see what comes of this corner. Okagawa knocks it in too far. Can we counter? Andre Horta? No, we can't. Right. Oh, no. 92nd minute. I've switched it up to defensive, and we've missed the header. Haaland, look how many numbers they're getting forward. Hee-chan knocks it in. Alvaro away. Only as far as Ratkowski. Wolf, shots blocked. Cabo needs to get there, but Zuba will. Towards Haaland. Ratkowski. He's hit it over the bar. Right. Even more sweat. Even more sweat. Right. Frequently time race. Play for set pieces. More discipline. I'm going full Spanish now. Slow the pace down. We'll drag these even further back. Right. Fully sweating it out now. I don't care. 25 seconds. Come on, boys. We go through as it stands. Have Salzburg got anything left in them? They need to get it forward now. Haaland to Okagawa. 10 seconds to go. Losing it now would be so cruel. Shot is blocked. Falls back to him. Crosses blocked. Get it away, Müller. Santos. Is that... Hang on. I thought I took Müller off. What's going on? I mean, that's it. Game over. Those two subs... Oh, no. I did... Oh, that's a bit silly on my part. But nevertheless, we're through. A 3-3 draw, as you can see there. They're all away goals. On the stats, you would probably say a draw was a fairly even game. And my word, that was a end-to-end game. But well done, boys. We are through. That is all that matters. And the quarter-final draw is tomorrow. Leicester knocked out Atletico. That is massive. Chelsea, Leipzig, Inter. So the teams in the quarter-final. Leicester, Chelsea, Inter, Lazio, United, us, Sevilla, Valencia. Yeah, I have a feeling this is as far as we're going to go. Unless we could get Leicester, then I don't fancy our chances. But I don't know if you saw there. God, 6-6 on aggregate, that one finished. Mad stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you saw. I had an England squad to pick there. I got a couple of friendlies coming up, so I'll do that and then show you the Europa League quarter-final draw, and we'll come back for the Sevilla game. Right, the England squad has been picked, and now it is time for the Europa League quarter-final draw. As we know, Leicester, that's the team we want. I take Lazio. I don't mind either of the Spanish sides. Obviously, it'd be nice to play someone a bit different, but Leicester the preferred choice. So here we go. Valencia, Malaga. Well, that was straightforward. United, Sevilla, Lazio, Leicester, Chelsea, Inter. That'd be a good game. But it is Valencia, our Spanish compatriots. Let's have a look at the schedule. So, yeah, that is next month. Some big games next month. It has to be said. But we've played Valencia already twice this season. We've lost 1-0 to them fairly recently. And then we beat them 2-1. So, not too bad record against them. We'll have to wait and see. Right, anyway, on to Sevilla. Game day number 2, and only one change to the team from the Salzburg game. Juanpi's injury has cost him. He's not fully fit, as you can see. He is on the bench, but unlikely to play that much of a part. So, Cody Barre comes into the team. We'll run you through it anyway. And Vogo in goal. Robles at right back. Alvaro and Ramos in the middle with Hermes at left back. Seri and Horta in the middle. Cabo on the right. Müller on the left. Barre number 10. And Michael Santos up top. Can we continue our good form? Of course, Malaga and Sevilla is a rivalry. So, yeah, it'd be good to come up trumps against the local rivals, although they have got a good team. Sergio Gomez, very good player. Carrasco there as well. But, we've said this against, we've said against good teams, they've got a good team. But we've beaten Barcelona and Real Madrid this calendar year in game. So, we've certainly shown that we can beat the best teams, especially, Madrid, the sending off definitely helped, but we were still really good in that game. But Barcelona, to win at the Nou Camp is a testament to how good we really are, and how good we can be on our day. So, hopefully, apparently Sevilla are in poor form. So then you would think that we should fairly easily win this one, but you never know. Carrasco's starting potentially with a bit of a knock. But hopefully, yeah, we can continue our good form into the international break with a win. As a first highlight of the game, they get it clear, only as far as Ramos, and Barrio will pick it up. Cabo, ball falls to him, hits one, tries to bend it into the corner, just wide. Looked like a bit of a rash tackle, and the ball just fell to Cabo in an effort on goal. But Sevilla start with a throw-in deep in their half. Santon now inside to Roque Meza. Almost quarter of an hour gone here at La Rosalada, and now they work the ball up to Carrasco. Inside to Luis Muriel. Tries to float one over, Alvaro will meet it, and Robles' header. Barre does well to bring it down. Now Horta can come forward. That is what I love about Andre Horta. He gets that ball and just glides forward. A long ball over the top, and Sevilla in behind. Luis Muriel, tight angle. And Vogo made that look very difficult. But he turns it behind nonetheless. Sevilla corner. Gomez to whip one in. Got Barre there at a fast stick, only as far as Carrasco. His shot from long range, not troubling, and Vogo. A bit of a scare there, mainly from our own doing. Another highlight that starts with a throw deep in the Sevilla half, but this time on the left-hand side. And it's Barreca Palomino who played the long ball over to Luis Muriel. But they look like they're going to actually play between the lines. A lovely ball. Carrasco in space. No one to aim at the moment, but finds Muriel on the edge. And we could well have given away a penalty. And it has been given. Didn't need to go over to VAR. That was a quick check. But Muriel with a chance to step up and score. And he does. Sends Vogo the wrong way. His 16th goal of the season. And despite being the team in poor form, they are the team that go ahead. A lovely penalty from Muriel, as we said, sends Vogo the wrong way. Sevilla have looked the better team in this game. And probably deservedly have the lead. Porter cuts out that pass, but his clearance is poor. And now Muriel with some good work could get the ball to the back stick. Tries to beat Vogo at his near post. And is only just beaten by the outside of the post. And we come to half time. And look at that. We've had the better statistically again. But, you know, let's get aggressive. Just don't look, you know, we don't look threatening at all. Maybe there's a hangover from Europe. I don't know. The game in midweek might have really taken it out of the players. But we should use that good form to, you know, push on. We might do here. Robles, throw to Barre. Cabo. Can we get a ball in? Cross is blocked. Barre again. Cabo again. Back to Horta. Can he hit one from long range? Horta drives inside the area. The Jose Carlos Sanchez special, I dare say. Drives inside the area. And he has blasted that at the top corner. Loving this man's work at the moment. Ever since we brought him in, he's been fantastic. Andre Horta picks up the ball on the edge. Drives towards the penalty spot and finds the corner absolutely superbly. We get our way back into the match. Well, there you go. Sevilla bring on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Didn't even realise he was in La Liga. But I think we're going to make a change. And Robles is having a really poor game at right back. So that's an easy switch to make. We can bring on Fagner. Bit of a forgotten man, Fagner. That injury really ruined his season. He was first choice right back when he came in. Of course, he was our Marcus Rashford replacement. Picked up that really bad injury. And now Robles has taken his spot. And it's kind of nice to see, I guess, because Robles is one of our own. So, yeah, good to see that he's staking a claim. And I'm not going to make the mistake I did last time and put Horta out to that left wing, but I forgot to take Müller off. But I'm going to do that. Roland can come on now. Captain Esteban Rolon, who due to Horta's arrival, it has to be said, has lost his place in the team. He and Seri sort of built a bit of a partnership. And because of Horta and his fine form, he's lost out. And don't tell me we're giving away another penalty. The referee's going to go over to the little telly and have a look. Hopefully it's one of those where it says, oh, it's outside the area, free kick. Seri, the man that gave away the foul. Please don't be another penalty because of VAR. It was outside the box. And I think with 10 minutes to go, it could be time for another change. Santos been fairly anonymous. So let's give Wilfred Boney the chance to be a hero. Out of contract in the summer, of course, Wilfred Boney. The likeliness is we will move him on. A couple of other players out of contract that probably move on. The likes of Antonio Luna was looking for a replacement left back. But in January. but we just didn't have enough money. But just under a minute to go. If either team's going to do something, it has to be now. George with a great ball over the top. Muriel will just about get there. Can't cut it back though. Good block from Wagner. Calvert-Lewin picks up Barreca. Still 20 seconds. A good block. And that Redoya picks it up all the way back inside the Sevilla half. And I think it's going to peter out and be a draw, which, is a good result. And one that I'm certainly happy with. Ideally, could have got a win, considering they were in poor form. Again, stats dominated this game, but how many times have we said that stats don't mean now in this game? I feel like you get FM'd more this year. I don't know why. Big result there. Atletico closes the gap on Real Madrid. They must be having a bit of a torrid time at the moment. Yeah, a bit mixed form. Lost to Atletico and us. But, those are the only times they've dropped points. Had to go to penalties to knock Napoli out of the Champions League. But there we are. Barbara Rahman plays left back for them. I think that's all we need to say. But that's how the La Liga table looks then at the end of this episode. We sit 6th. Could be as low as 8th if Valencia and Sevilla get positive results in their games in hand. But we're turning things around, which is good. In terms of when we will be back next, let's see. I think let's do what we did last time. Let's do let's do what we did last time. Let's do the second leg of Valencia and then Atletico, because that's obviously a massive game. So that will be our next episode. That is going to bring an end to today's one. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you for bearing with me while I was away, while I was on holiday. I had a lovely time, but I'm now in the mentality to get back into producing videos and hopefully a nice slog over the summer, producing lots of content for you guys to enjoy. If you have enjoyed today's episode, pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel. On the push for 100 subs now. Hopefully we can get there during the summer. My goal was to hit 100 by the end of the year, and we're doing really well. I think the last time I checked we were at 74, so your support has been fantastic. I thank you very much for that. If you're interested, I will leave a link to the FM Creators Discord in the chat in the description below. Of course, I am part of the YouTube team over at FM Creators. And it's a good bunch of guys. If you fancy getting involved, then please do, by all means. As I said, link down in the description below. And I will see you guys soon. Cheers.